قل هذه سبيلي أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني وسبحان الله وما أنا من المشركين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, as we approach travel season, a lot of people are asking, is it permissible for me to shorten my prayers and combine my prayers, Dhuhr and Asr and Maghrib and Isha, when I am in the airport? And of course, this question might be watched by people in different countries. And I know in many countries, airports are built outside of the city. But inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to give an answer that everyone can relate to, inshallah ta'ala can understand. So, some scholars like Imam Shafi'i, Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad allow people who are traveling to combine their prayers. And of course, all scholars allow people who are traveling to shorten their prayers, and it's recommended, and some scholars even believe it is compulsory. But there are conditions for the travel that you are traveling to be a travel that prayers can be shortened and combined in. Now, one of the conditions is that you leave the city you are in before you start to combine your prayers. So the outskirts of the city, you must have already left the outskirts of the city before you start to shorten and combine your prayers. If you shorten and combine your prayers while you are in the city you are in, it's not accepted. It is not accepted. And another condition is that the travel, the journey that you are traveling from the outskirts of your city until your destination is a long travel. Some scholars say 80 kilometers, 90 kilometers, others say over 100 Ks. But generally, it has to be a long travel, and it can't be anything less than 80 kilometers no matter what. Some scholars say it should be even longer than that. So, if the airport you are traveling from is not in your city, for example, someone lives in Shepparton. It's a country just outside Victoria, just outside Melbourne, and they need to travel to Melbourne airport to go on a trip to another country, and this trip is halal, it's permissible, then they can combine their prayers once they have left Shepparton on their way to Melbourne. On their way to Melbourne. But if the airport you are traveling from is inside your city, then it's not permissible for you to shorten or combine your prayers while you are in your airport. You need to wait till you leave your city until you can do that. You need to wait till you leave your city until you can do that. In many countries, like I said, the airport is outside the city, and that's not an issue. I believe a lot of the Asian countries, a lot of the Eastern countries have the airports outside the city. But in smaller countries and countries that are full of dense population, the airport is built inside the city. And in that case, you cannot do so until you have left your country. Once the airplane takes off and it's in the air and you've left your country, then you can start to use the easy rulings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down for the people who are traveling. So once that happens, for example, if the next day of fasting Ramadan starts, you've already been traveling beforehand, you're in the air already before Fajr, then you don't have to fast that day in Ramadan, for example. You can shorten your prayers, and so and so. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.